How many times has it happened with you when you are ready to do something, you have planned something, then at the same time you feel like you don't have anything to do. You feel so much excited. When the time comes up to perform, you feel like you are not prepared. And even when you are preparing for something, then you are not fully focused. And sometimes you fall back into old memories, old thoughts, and the whole time you keep grappling with old traumas. No matter how better you confront with your problems, no matter you have got rid of from all the problems, but still the mind plays all the thoughts, all the traumas, all the discussions and dialogues that were happened. It opens all the loops that were remained opened, and somehow we had to ignore, because we didn't get closure. We were looking for answers, but we couldn't get that. And when we really need to focus on something, then our mind comes up with all the questions. And then we shift our whole focus just for looking up for all the answers. We give too much weight to those thoughts and memories and questions about which we really shouldn't give that much weightage. The answers we know, we won't be able to get that. Still, we want to find all the answers again. And we ended up falling back into old habits. We feel overwhelmed, intimidated. At the same time, we seek assurance. And when someone comes to us and reassures us and makes us believe that we are capable, we can make it. When someone says to us, it's okay to fall back, it's okay to remind all the things, it's okay not performing, and it's okay being human, being imperfect, then we get the same kind of assurance. Then we again get the courage, then we start working. But why does this thing happen to us? Why we are prepared but we are not able to do anything? The reason behind this, we have carried a lot more things in our life. The reason behind this, we are not able to focus on the things that are in our present. The reason behind this, we are looking up for all the answers. We want to fix everything, and we feel like the life will be perfect. But we won't ever be fixed everything in a go. When we resolve one thing, then another problem will come up. When we resolve one thing, then again another problem will be ready. Even if we fix anything in our past, then the future will be waiting. The future tensions, future's opportunities, and the projects on which we are working, then what we are thinking about future possibilities, those insecurities, those fears will come up. And we will be bombarded by all those fears. The thing is, we put too much pressure on ourselves. And the another reason is we expect productivity in our own convenience. We expect performance when we really shouldn't perform. We expect results when our mind and body isn't ready. And when something doesn't happen, we feel like we wasted our time, we wasted our efforts. And then we start beating ourselves up. And this is the worst thing we do with ourselves. But I already have mentioned, we have carried too much. We expect too much. And the moment we start expecting, we stop performing. The moment we stop performing, we start doubting on ourselves. The moment we start doubting on ourselves, we lose our self-worth and we stop trusting on ourselves. And the moment we do not trust on ourselves, we do not do anything. Or the moment we start fixing everything in a go, then it feels like it's too much. Then our mind crashes. And the moment it crashes, then the only thing we do, we just ignore everything. We find the reasons, we find the justification. It's okay, I was not ready. It's okay, I just couldn't do anything. But the main reason behind this, we were fixing everything. We were not waiting for healing, but at the same time, healing was necessary. Not every single time we can force healing. Not every single time we can force productivity. But not every single time we can wait for healing too. All we need the balance. We need to know when there's a time to perform, when there's a time for waiting for healing. The moment we focus on something, things do not happen, then it means we really need for emotional regulation. We really need to pamper ourselves, to care for ourselves. When we keep waiting for productivity, then we choose the comfort. When we keep waiting for healing, then we naturally block the process of healing too. Sometimes just by shifting the focus, the healing happens behind the scene. Or sometimes by just concentrating on healing rather than doing anything, then healing happens naturally too. We just all need to know when to take rest, when to work, when to be comfortable, when to perform. It was so daunting for me to decipher this thing. But the moment I tried and literally I felt stuck, then I realized I was doing wrong. I've just figured out one formula. If I feel like not doing anything, then I try to push. I just do one thing. It can be anything, one simple task. Not fully, but I just start the things. And without any remorse, I take rest. If I feel like something that is draining my energy, if I'm not able to focus, if my mind wanders, even if I'm doing that particular task, then I stop doing things and wait for healing and emotional regulation. When I figure out myself that I'm doing the things and I'm getting true focus in that thing, then I get the momentum and I ended up doing everything. I just figured out this one formula. And I stopped expecting everything from me. I stopped expecting doing everything. I stopped expecting resolving everything in one go. I stopped expecting fixing everything. We all have so many situations. I won't ever consider problem, but we all have so many situations we need to resolve. We have our relationship problems. We have our career problems. We have our mental health problem and physical problems. Some people are not able to well get along with their management, with their loved ones. Some people are looking up for love. Some people are worried about jobs. Some people have the jobs, but they want to grow in their life, but growth is not happening. Some people are growing, but they are not sure in which sector they are growing. Is this sector for themselves or not. Or even people are growing in their life, they know they are doing the right thing, still something is missing. And whatever is missing, they are looking up for that thing by following stillness, by seeking the answers from healers, motivational speakers, life coaches. We all have all the situations. But the thing is, it's perfect. It's really perfect if we are surrounded by all the situations, because these are areas for improvement. And improvement only happens when we focus on one thing. And that one thing is our mental well-being, our happiness, our feeling of being abundance regarding all the problems. Abundance regarding it's okay, I'll work on one thing, I'll keep aside everything. If one thing gets fixed, then I'll focus on another thing. If second thing gets fixed, then I'll focus on third thing. And I'll keep working for my life over and over again. Resolving the issues and problem, it doesn't mean that you have got stuck. It just means your life is flowing with the natural flow. And you are not just living the life, you are feeling the life. You actually are growing in your life. You are not living the average life. The moment you resolve one problem, you uplift yourself from rest of the people who don't have any clarity, who don't have any answer. Just focus on one single thing and be flexible. Being comfortable, it's okay if things do not happen, if we do not perform at the 11th hour, even if we feel unprepared after preparing from years, it's fine. Sometimes our bodies and minds aren't aligned with each other. Sometimes we really need to fix one thing that is really important, but we do not fix that thing. And we focus on another thing that is not important at this moment. But the moment we resolve that one main thing, then our mind automatically feels comfortable and nurtures that space to focus on another thing. Then we'll be able to focus on productivity, then we'll be able to perform, then we'll be able to get the results. Life won't ever be happy. We have to make it happy. And we always keep winning our happiness by keep focusing on our situations, by keep focusing on future or past. But the moment we start living in present just by working on one thing, then we realize actually there is no problem in this present. All we have to do, we have to work on one thing that may change our life. The problems do not exist, I already have mentioned. These are just situations, these are just areas for improvement. And for improvement, we have to make changes. For improvement, we have to take bold decisions. We have to choose discomfort with the flavor of comfort so that we could heal. And that's why it seems like these are problems, because we do not like discomfort. Our mind doesn't like discomfort. Our mind is designed to keep us alive. And we feel alive when we are safe. And when we are safe, we feel comfortable. That's why we choose comfortability every single time. And something that is uncomfortable, it seems a problem. Or something that is uncomfortable, we don't feel good. We feel pain. And that's why I'm telling you, just focus on one thing, be flexible, Be comfortable in something on which you are actually focusing. You don't need all the answers today. All you need just fixing something and find your mental well-being and health and happiness at this moment. And you can find that happiness. I can find happiness. When we focus on all the things, all we just add a clutter in our life. And we want to remove all the clutters in a go in another language. But even clutter can be removed bit by bit, not in every single time and completely. Just focus on one thing, work on one thing, prepare the list of all the situations based on their importance, and then just work on all those things and ignore rest of the things that seem important. I just created a video. Sometimes I have the idea, sometimes I do not have the idea. If I don't have the idea, I feel the same kind of situation. I grapple with thoughts. I grapple with all the past experiences. I grapple with finding all the answers. But then I let myself finding all the answers. I do not focus on productivity, nor I force creativity at that time. I listen to my body, I express all the emotions, I acknowledge and I release. When my mind seems calm, then it prepares me for filming something. And the same thing was happening with me yesterday too. The moment I released every single thing, the moment I ended up my day by not beating myself up, I freed myself from all the guilt and for the belief of I wasted my time. And today I'm much more prepared to share something with you. The thing that I'm applying, I just want that everyone should have the idea. And everyone at least should give it a try. It might not be the perfect, but it can be the solution, or it may work for everyone else too. So life will always be perfectly imperfect or imperfectly perfect. There is a beauty in this imperfection. We always focus on the half glass that is empty, but we do not focus on something that is full. And I'm blessed that I focus on half full glass rather than something that is empty. And this abundance actually teaches me to work on something. We all want growth, but whatever we had, if we focus on that thing and we feel satisfied, then the moment we choose growth, we choose with another approach, just to keep evolving, just to keep learning, just to keep reciprocating in society. But the moment we focus on something that we don't have, we work for that thing so that we could possess that thing, regardless of learning, regardless of reciprocating, regardless of evolving. And we all should always focus on something that we've had. It gives the courage, it gives the emotional regulation, it keeps the balance between our happiness and between our pain. We always stand in the midst of something. Neither we feel overwhelmed, nor we feel excited. The moment we choose that balance. It's a tricky thing, and I do feel daunting. But in the end, I find my balance. And in the end, I overcome from that thing. Still, back and forth, I keep facing the same thing. But the more I'm facing, the more I'm getting experienced, the more I feel less bothered. And we all can have this kind of ability too. If we just stay patient and ask to ourselves what we really need in this moment, what is important. Are we ready to perform? Or are we just ready to heal? What is important? Your mental well-being, your happiness, or just performance? The moment you figure out, you will take the better action. Like I already mentioned, just try to work on the things, what is important. Why keep working on that thing? If you feel like you need to do something, then do that another thing. If one thing is not getting resolved. But the moment you feel you are having the focus on that thing, then keep doing thing. Another thing will automatically get fixed. It's called slow multitasking. But the moment you feel like nothing is happening and you feel overwhelmed, then just proud on yourself that you started another thing. You didn't waste your day. And just take rest. Pamper yourself. Do something that doesn't consume your energy and make you feel alive. Only one thing is important: feeling alive. Feeling that we are existed. And for this existence, your mental well-being, your happiness, one of the most important thing. And it should be top most important thing in your list. Take care of yourself. Choose yourself. What people think, don't care about. What people want you to become, do not care about. Live your life at your own convenience, at your own rule. You are ahead from so many people. Even it normally doesn't visible. But the moment you seek the people around you and compare yourself, then the juxtaposition that you will figure out, you will feel what you have, those people are struggling with those things. And what other person have, you are struggling with that thing. And the moment you compare and discuss the things with others, then you find the real confluence. By sharing the ideas, you figure out your way how you can reciprocate each other. That's how life works. That's how improvement happens. In a nutshell, life will keep working in that way. We just need to be comfortable with the flow of life. And in this situation, all we can do just working on something which is in our control by doing experiment. And sometimes just by going with the flow. I go with flow, you can go with flow. I try to decide when it's necessary to go with flow, when I can create my own flow. It's easy. And with this beautiful thought, I hope you will be able to decipher your ways. You will be fostering beautiful life and will be carving something meaningful so that you could reciprocate not only in your life but others' life. So bring the smiles on everyone's face. Make the world a better place to live. That's all I've got to say about this. Signing off, Vivek Kumar, your buddy. Bye-bye.